on the behalf of ISC IMT College of Law, we welcome our learned dad, Advocate Nilesh Kumarji from Supreme Court of India. He's practicing in three layers from district court to Supreme Court in the different matters such as corporate, insurance law, consumer affairs, arbitrations, criminal, civil, etc. So, sir has a multi-diverse field. He has studied his career from 2010. He has enrolled in a Bar Council of Delhi. In 2009, he has completed his LLB from the Meerut University. So from last 12 years, he continues in the bar, and he has argued from bottom to top level. He has the practical exposure on the corporate law. So today, sir, will gives us some enlightened views on the practical implication of startup in a legal sector. So now I will give mic to our learned sir. Nilesh, sir.
Thank you, Roksar. Good evening, my friends. I am very obliged to take this opportunity to guide you in the respect as mentioned in our catalog that the practical implication in the legal startup. शुरुआती दौर में हमारा जो लीगल सिस्टम था वो बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट पर ही डिपेंड करता था, जहां पर हम दो ही लॉ को जानते थे, जहां पर हम लोग प्रैक्टिस करते थे, फर्स्ट क्रिमिनल एंड सेकंड सिविल। जो लीगल सिस्टम हमारा दो ही पार्टों में बटा हुआ था फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग। लेकिन जैसे जैसे समाज में बदलाव आते गए,
It is mandatory for all to join the link immediately. Join the link now.
जिस तरीके से धीरे धीरे समाज में बदलाव आने शुरू हुए, उसी तरीके से हमारे लीगल सिस्टम में भी बदलाव आए और अब हमारे पास हमारे लीगल सिस्टम में इतनी सारी ब्रांचेस हैं कि एनीवन कि किसी को भी ये सोचने के लिए आवश्यकता नहीं है कि उसको लॉ करने के बाद क्या करना है। बेसिकली हमने अभी लॉ को दो पार्ट्स में बांटा हुआ है। पहला litigants, those are the people who visited the courts, the regular courts, just we can say that are district courts, high court and supreme courts. Second part जो हमारा है उसको हम कहते हैं कॉर्पोरेट लॉ, जिसको हमने डिवाइड किया हुआ है जो हमारा सिंपल लॉ है, जिसमें हम दो ही चीजों के बारे में बात करते हैं। पहला सिविल लॉ, सेकंड क्रिमिनल लॉ। लेकिन जब से समाज में हमारा बदलाव आया है, उसके बाद से जब हमारा एक नया लॉ बनकर आया है, उसको कॉर्पोरेट, जो कि बहुत सारी ब्रांचों से जुड़कर बना हुआ है। कॉर्पोरेट लॉ के अंदर गवर्न की जाती है आर्बिट्रेशन। इट इज ऑल्सो ए पार्ट ऑफ सिविल लॉ, बट इसको हमने अलग से डिसाइड किया गया है कोर्ट के द्वारा। इट इज आर्बिट्रेशन। सेकंड आईपीआर, इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉ, जिसे हम ट्रेडमार्क, कॉपीराइट एंड पेटेंट्स में गवर्न करते हैं। थर्ड द टैक्सेशंस। फोर्थ द लोकल लॉ। शुरुआती तौर में सभी जगह सभी एरियाज में प्रैक्टिस करने में कठिनाई होती थी, क्योंकि आपको पर्टिकुलरली फिजिकली हर एक कोड में, हर एक डिपार्टमेंट में, हर एक जगह आपको पर्सनल अपीयर होना पड़ता था। दूसरा, टेक्नोलॉजी का दूर दूर तक लिटिगेशन के साथ कोई भी संबंध नहीं था, कोई भी रिलेशन नहीं था। लेकिन आज के समय में हमारा पूरा जुडिशरी सिस्टम, हमारे जितने लॉ है, जितने डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं जो कि लॉ लीगल सिस्टम को सपोर्ट करते हैं, दे आर वेरी मच कनेक्टेड विद द टेक्नोलॉजी। और आज के समय में लॉ के बाद हमको ये सोचने की आवश्यकता नहीं है कि हमारा कोई भी काम किस प्रकार से चलेगा। हमको अपनी पुरानी पैथेटिक प्रैक्टिस करने की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है। और आज एक वो बंदा भी, वो व्यक्ति भी, एक इंडिविजुअल जो लॉ करके बाहर आया है, उसको ये सोचने की आवश्यकता बिल्कुल भी नहीं है कि उसे अपना एक नया स्टार्टअप कैसे स्टार्ट करना है। जैसे कि हमारे यहाँ जो ब्रांचेस हैं जिसमें हमें काम कर सकते हैं, जो स्टार्टअप हम सर्विसेज अपने कस्टमर्स को देते हैं। फर्स्ट, वी कैन क्रिएट अ लॉ फर्म। सेकेंड, we make it an association. Third, we make it an individual firm. आज के समय में हर एक व्यक्ति ये चाहता है, हमसे ये कामना करता है कि उसको एक ही छत के नीचे सारी सर्विसेज मिल जाएं। इंडिविजुअल की बात मैं नहीं करता हूं, क्योंकि इंडिविजुअल के साथ जो हमारे रिलेशन होते हैं वो क्रिमिनल या सिविल लॉ के आकर अटक जाते हैं। लेकिन जहां तक हम बात करते हैं कॉर्पोरेट लॉ की, द कॉर्पोरेट लॉ इज वेरी वास्ट, बहुत बड़ा है। और कॉर्पोरेट लॉ में कॉर्पोरेटर्स जो होते हैं वो ये चाहते हैं कि वो एक ही व्यक्ति को सारा सर्विसेज के लिए हायर करें, जो उनकी प्रॉपर, उनके जितने भी लीगल या लोकल लॉ से रिलेटेड इश्यूज हैं उनको वो दूर कर पाए। एक कॉर्पोरेट के सामने बहुत सारी समस्याएं आती हैं, जैसे फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द ड्राफ्ट ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। सेकेंड, अगर उस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट से रिगार्डिंग कोई इश्यूज पर्टेन करते हैं तो उनका रिजॉल्व। परमिशंस फ्रॉम वेरियस अथॉरिटीज, दिस इज ऑल द पार्ट ऑफ आर कॉर्पोरेट लॉ। सो अब हमारे पास कॉर्पोरेट लॉ के अनुसार इतने सारे चीजें हैं काम करने के लिए, इतने सारे फील्ड्स हैं। देखिए, लॉ का जो फील्ड है, इट इज अ डेजर्ट, ये रेगिस्तान है। आप जिधर चलना शुरू कर देंगे ये वहीं आपको रास्ता बनाना शुरू कर देगा। यहां पर लॉ में इतनी ब्रांचेस हैं जितनी आप सोच भी नहीं सकते हैं। जहां तक बात करते हैं हम स्टार्टअप की, आप जब लॉ पास करते हैं और अपना एक लाइसेंस लेते हैं लिटिगेशन के लिए, आप लॉयर बनने के लिए जब एक लाइसेंस लेते हैं, देयर आफ्टर आप अपनी एक लॉ फर्म स्टैब्लिश कर सकते हैं। लॉ फर्म के स्टैब्लिश करने के बाद आप वहां अपने साथियों को जोड़कर किसी भी कॉर्पोरेट फर्म को जिसको आपकी जरूरत है, जो आपको रिक्वायरमेंट है, आप उसे सर्विस दे सकते हैं। सर्विस देने के लिए मैंने जो बताया अभी तक कि हमारे पास जो ब्रांचेस हैं कॉर्पोरेट लॉ में, आर्बिट्रेशन बता चुका मैं आपको, आईपीआर इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स, टैक्सेशन, लोकल अथॉरिटी से परमिशंस। सर give me 1 minute, give me 1 second please. सॉरी। सो अगर कोई भी हम में से अपना एक स्टार्टअप लिटिगेशन में स्टार्ट करना चाहता है, तो उसके लिए सबसे पहले रिक्वायरमेंट आपके लिए है कि आप किस सेक्टर में अपने आप को एस्टेब्लिश करना चाहते हैं। आपकी जो लॉ फर्म है या आप किसी भी प्रकार से क्या सर्विसेज अपने क्लाइंट को देंगे। आप पर्टिकुलरली आर्बिट्रेशन का काम कर सकते हैं, आप पर्टिकुलरली आईपीआर में काम कर सकते हैं, आप पर्टिकुलरली टैक्सेशन में काम कर सकते हैं। ये सभी वो क्षेत्र हैं जो हमारी पैथेटिक लॉ फील्ड से अलग हैं, जिनमें आपको बिफोर द कोर्ट अपीयर नहीं होना है। और इन सब के लिए सबसे अच्छी बात एक और भी है कि आर्बिट्रेशन, आईपीआर, टैक्सेशन एंड लोकल लॉ के लिए आपके पास केवल लॉ की डिग्री और नॉलेज होनी आवश्यक है। आपको एज ए लॉयर रजिस्ट्रेशन कराना भी आवश्यक नहीं है। There is no requirement to get a license to become a lawyer, to appear before arbitration, IPR, taxation and local laws. आप केवल लॉ की डिग्री लेकर भी ये सारे काम कर सकते हैं। जहां तक बात मैं करता हूं स्टार्टअप की, आप बहुत ही मिनिमम अमाउंट से अपना एक स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट टू बाय और टेक अ big house or office on lease to create your own office. You can make it from your own laptop or your own mobile phone. Just go create a website and be in touch with your clients, be with touching your other people, advertise yourself, because law is a sector where you have to sell yourself. You have to sell your services without showing persons that what you are selling. What a person want us only the best, cheap and timely service without any delay. In law, the limitation is very much important. If you fail to give your services to your customer without services not in time, so there is no place. No one will ask you. Everyone asks you for your services. In litigation, there is a restriction that you cannot advertise as a lawyer, but you can advertise through website, through other sources, just what we have, like Just Dial. ये फील्ड ही एक ऐसा फील्ड है जहां पर आप बिना किसी रुकावट के, बिना किसी कॉन्स के, आप अपना खुद का एक स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। लेकिन देयर इज ओनली वन रिक्वायरमेंट, दैट इज कॉल्ड द क्लाइंटेज, एंड योर क्लाइंटेज डिपेंड अपॉन योर PR, दैट how much familiar you are with your society, with your friends, with the one who needs you. So that's all from my side. If anyone has the question, so you may ask.
Yes, sir. Hello.
जी सुदर्शन जी।
So, participants, the learned sir has trying to give the glimpse of a laws in the particular sector, and he has tried to cover the field, how in which field you want to go, whether the civil, criminal, or other sectors. So this part has to be carried out. Beside this, he is covering that it depends upon the person in which field he want to start his career and what are the challenges. Basically, we use the technique that is SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Uh, that part is also has to be cover it. So this part has to be there, or if anything else is there, then that part is to. So participant, if you have any query, you can ask to the our learned guest. Uh, Sir, I have query. Hello, hello.
Yes, uh, yes, Dr.
Uh, Sir, what is the scenario of this field during the COVID times?
So during the COVID, as I told you, it's very hard for a lawyer because the Supreme Court stayed all the orders and also directed the courts not to take the gravest action in respect to the litigants. So that time, everything is closed, everything is shut, was not working. Only the essentials hearings was made out by the court. So it was a hard time, but we utilize it like this kind of webinars, and we also we have the guest lectures. We have that our online hearings, and also a new concept and a new era, you can say, was added in the history of law, that the online hearings. Before this, no, the online hearings was took place in a very lesser manner. But nowadays, we are availing this facility then and there on a regular basis, and every court in the NCR, and you can say that good places like high courts also all over India is working online. So it is saving the time, money, and also we are getting the effective relief from the honorable courts. So that's all from my side in this aspect.
Okay, well, if you look at the present scenario, nowadays technology and innovation have play an important role, and it has taken a new dimension, or you can say a new profession in the world. So basically, if you look at the legal technology, or you can say in other words, where the hardcore advocates are working it, and this, beside this, hardcore advocates, those who are working in a courts, apart from this, some of the person who has obtained the degree of a law, but they are not enrolled in a bar, they are giving their service to the industries. That is, we have called as LPOs. Now it is called as KPO, knowledge process outsourcing, where the solutions has been given to the client who has been in abroad. So in this scenario, this factor has to be taken off. So basically, which helps. So in this our field also we have legal technology incubators, and incubators means where the proper guidance in investment. So this is a new field which has been come in the terms of legal sectors, and it will help the more efficient legal delivery. So basically, this field has been come in a feature that we call as artificial intelligence, and this sector has been and growing now in our country. Earlier, it used to be in a foreign country like UK, USA, Europe, where this legal tech incubators has been there. So this new concept is going to be arise in our country. So these factors has to be also taken on in the legal sectors. Beside this startup, if you consider, you will think of it. It has been arise from the year 2008, and in 2015, our London Prime Minister PM Narendra Modi ji has launched it. Atma Bharat Nirbhar, we have to create job providers to the persons. Instead of job seeker, we have to provide the job providers. So this concept has been covered in different fields, this startup or in other sectors. So in a legal sectors also, in legal sector also, this part has to be covered. So on the basis of this factor, nowadays the new concept is there. Online dispute resolution system has been introduced in our court, which reduce the burden of a court. They can take the help just like a ADR. In a traditional way, we use the word ADR, alternative dispute resolution, that is called as uh, Lok Adalat, where the matter has been sorted out after amicably. So now the solution will be given to the client in the form of ODR based. So this will help to resolve the civil, criminal, and legal dispute in India. So this part has been there. Apart from this, if you look at the basic fields for this legal sector is your first of all your business structure and the agreements has to be made out. Some this in a legal sector, the lawyers advocate who has been enrolled in this field, they have to be understand the concept of a agreement clause and the contract way. So it will be helpful in the startup, in the business startup. Also, apart from this, other factors has to be there. Then foreign ownership, taxation factors, on survivalship, existence of the survivalship, and then your returns. These factors has to be taken off, and all these parameters has to be there. Uh, uh, Nilesh sir, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am hearing you.
Suppose if a matter is relative to the foreign countries. So whether in this present scenario, what is the state of a jurisdiction if a matter is relating to the foreign agreement? Whether it will be enforceable or what stand will be, sir?
Sir, can you repeat your question, please? Because there's a noise behind you, so I was not
Okay,
able to
okay.
understand the same.
Sir, in a present scenario where the lockdown has been there, or maybe this now the easy flow has been there. But in a last 1.5 year, where all the things has been just closed, only the online has been permanent. So, suppose if a one firm and other firm is doing a contract, and
Mhm.
if some loss has been occurred, and that country, that business got a relief from their country. So how will we access to that award? Whether that our arbitral award will be applicable, or what will be the stand of this part?
Sir, see,
Uh,
basically, these all laws governed by the civil, it is called civil procedure code, right? So we have to see just what, where the cause of action and who is the responsible for it. And the second thing it is when we deal with the foreign countries, foreign citizens or foreign companies. So there should be an agreement. So agreement has the specific clause for where and what time we can evoke this clause. So as so far I concerned, when the CPC is applicable on its, so the jurisdiction goes to that court where the respondent or whatsoever resides. Second, the cause of action arose. The two places we have, or otherwise, the third one it is as mentioned in that agreement. So most of the cases we have the arbitration clause with the foreign countries, and the place of arbitration is also mentioned.
okay,
And now scenarios, it's the matter is going on the online or the things, but you cannot change the law. The facilities the online is providing to us to represent ourselves before the court without making a crowd in courtrooms.
okay. So apart from this, sir, what can be the practical approach of a startup? What we require a startup in a legal sector?
So the system, the first requirement it is the idea in which you want to do your job,
Okay,
and what services you want to provide to your client. That is, I say, just there are a lot of law firms which deal only that matrimonial matters only. They deal with the matrimonial matters. If you will go with the civil matter or something kind of, so they will refuse it. So first of all, you have to decide it that in which branch of law you want to choose. Just like IPR, you want to go for IPR. Second thing, you want to go on the advisory. Third thing, you want to go on the only drafting, documentation. So there are a lot of things, lot of branches you can approach. And this approach defines or requires the requirement for a startup. If you want to go for a documentation only, so you can do it with the online also as well. That the person can approach you through online and give their his requirement, and you can resolve it, give him on the that online as well.
okay, okay,
Because
sir.
nowadays the requirement of a big office is very less, very cheap. Because the client does not want to come to your office because the time he spent in traveling, he will take it the services from you through this conferencing and through your website.
So, whether the venture part is necessary in the field of legal sector, just like in a business, we just see the how much the business has been the venture.
No, because venture part is necessary is every part. But I mention it. It's totally depend on your requirement. How you want to run your business, how you want to grow your business. You can start it with the 12 floor building, or you can start it with your sitting in your uh, right dining hall with your with the help of your laptop and website.
Okay.
See, Dr. Saab,
Hmm.
nowadays, what is the era? The client need wants to save his time, and therefore he opt our services. He has no time to visit our offices, visit our things. Nowadays, the people are what they are doing. They are approaching us through that advertising sites, our own websites, and with the reference, and all the things we are communicating with them on the mail. They are sending mail from their offices with the document with the help of that technology which we are using, and they are saving the time. We are doing the chit chats on the team and the Zoom and Google Meet. So the client only want his work to be done, nothing more than it. And you can see there are a lot of websites which pertaining to the legal field only. There are more than thousands of websites are there available on Google and the platforms. They are providing service by providing the app applications only. You can you just visit them, put your query and submit it. You will get the response from them.
Okay. Well, any participant want to ask any query or the doubt, you can ask our learning desk. Okay. Well, on the behalf of IFC IMT College of Law, I propose a vote of thanks to our learning desk, Advocate Nilesh Kumarji. He has he has well sounded the concept. What are the challenges we are facing in the terms of this COVID scenario, and depend upon your situation, depend upon your factors, and it depends upon your ability, how you will develop it and convert for your future aspect also. Beside this, the multi-diverse of law has been there, new challenges has been come out. That challenges has to be cover it with the help of a diversified law. We should not be limited to one particular law like in a traditional, whether it is a civil or criminal. Now we have to move into different aspects of the law, depend upon the time and the circumstance of the case. So on part of this, I propose again the vote of thanks to our learned guest. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you for the